Ia e whatalo whatu sa moe lau whafonga le nei foi vanga le fiafi. Ia o le tatou rua i pokalame nei o Suiga Lelei. Suiga Lelei o se pokalame o lo tamu whai au na ia le ola maloloina. E tau ona mai nei tatou mea tau mafa, ai le ngata i lea o le atina e tau whatoanga. Le alo whapeo na langolangoina e mtanga luenga o le soifua maloloina. O le atatoanga ia te asiasi te maita i o Bella, mai le Bella's Kitchen, pia mai e tatou intro. Yeah, leo sa mo tatou tonu le Bella's Kitchen. Leo mafata sini mata you Bella. If you can just like introduce yourself from what.
Sure. My name is Bella. I started this business. It's been 2 years now, and before we had the business that we have now, we actually started from our food trailer. I'm excited to partake in this program, and I hope everybody learned something from it today. Thank you.
Yeah, mana tu sa mo tatou pokalame o Suiga Lelei, how you can impact and improve your health. Ya mau nena tatou tapena tu tatou kuka mo nei aso. Bella, what is on the menu today?
So today I'm going to be cooking a grilled fish with salad, and using the herbs that we actually grow from our own garden. So yeah, it's going to be grilled fish.
Yeah, I can tell. I can already taste the food, even though it's not even prepared yet. But let's get right to it.
All right, let's get that going. So while I heat this up, I'm just going to cut up my fish. So this fish is fresh from the market.
Okay.
Usually we just get our fish and then we put it in the freezer and use it whenever we need it for the restaurant.
So how will this dish be different from every other grilled fish, out there, in terms of health and stuff?
This grilled fish we use, with the salmons nowadays, they actually, the only thing they is the but with us in Bella's Kitchen, we use all sorts of herbs to actually spice up the flavor of the food, and it makes a huge difference in the taste as well. And I think that's why we are also unique in our dishes, is because of all the different herbs we use. So I will explain as I go through my cooking the different herbs that I'll be using in this one dish, and you guys will actually get to taste it as well.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, so.
Speaking of the herbs,
yeah.
Most restaurants, they just buy it up from the market and stuff, but I heard you have the herb garden.
We do. Well, we actually used to have a herb garden right at the back of our restaurant, but because we had to renew it and we're undergoing the work right now, we're just getting our herbs from home. But we do grow our own herbs.
That is nice. Okay, so we're just done, slicing the fish, and we'll get to the other process of the cooking.
With the beauty of this dish is so simple and it's so quick. So if you're wanting to have something tasty and you're too tired to go into the process of cooking, this is the best recipe because it's really fast. So you just slice up your fish however you want. This is how I like to have my fish. Big chunks of fish, and then put it inside a bowl. And then we have here soybean. Soybean is really tasty and it offers a lot of flavors in all your cooking. And this is what we use as well in all our dishes here at Bella's Kitchen. So I'm just gonna marinate my fish with this.
And that looks really nice.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure everyone knows sesame oil. This is what we like to use as well. So put all the good stuff in there. And then the onion sainga, that's what everybody knows. All the Samoans know. If there's no onion sainga, but with in saying that, there's many other things we can use to make our food tasty, and you can actually grow it at your own home, and it doesn't really take much effort to grow them. So while you do this, you can do that while I talk about the herbs that I have here. So I handpicked these herbs from our house because, as I said, our herb garden at the restaurant is under reconstruction. So this is what you call a coriander. This is a sharp tooth coriander, and it grows pretty wild if we actually put it under the ground. And we use a lot of these at the Bella's Kitchen. It's got a nice smell to it.
Do you mind if I
take a smell? Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. It takes a bit of you getting used to with these herbs because they're quite strong. But once you use it every day, you actually adjust to it, and you find it's pretty nice to have in your cooking. And
I'm interested. Like, where do you find the herbs? You know.
well, my husband. Funny story is when we got married, he actually was talking to a friend of his actually his uncle online, and he got him into doing planting. So he gets all his planting materials from his friends, and we have a big garden where we stay. This is mint. I'm sure everyone knows what mint is. You know what mint is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can find in your drinks, cooking, anything. So this is mint, and I also like to use it in my cooking. It doesn't have to be just for the drinks because you can actually find these in the mojitos. I know everyone knows that, but we use this in our cooking as well. So I'm going to take a little bit of that.
So all these herbs, it'll make it taste good and smell good as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. So it's going to make you want to have more and more and more. Yeah. So. Spring onion, everybody knows what spring onion is. This is one of the easiest things to grow. All you have to do is just take them apart and just put it on the ground, and it grows like wild. So that's what we're going to be using in our cooking.
Just let me know if it's enough.
That's enough garlic. Thank you.
I'll just clean this up.
Thank you for that. Thank you for your help. He's the best.
Told you.
So we're just going to chop these up. Gotta watch out for that knife. I wish you guys can smell the actual smell of these herbs that I'm smelling right now. It smells incredible.
Yeah, since we're on the cooking now, if you can just share with us, like, when did you start your business, and what is your goal? Like, what are you trying to achieve throughout the end of the day? You know.
Yeah, I like that question because, with the thing with people when they think that when they see someone doing business, they think that it's easy, but it's not, because it takes a lot of hard work and dedication and sacrifices and all that stuff like that. But we actually started our business back in 2019. No, actually, 2017. Okay. And we started from home. We just cooked some food from home and delivered it in town, But that's how we actually started to build up our clientele, was when people started to see our food was different, like unique, not something that you would find every day. And they started requesting for us to open something so they can actually get it every day. So we decided to invest in a food trailer. And the food trailer was called Bella's Food Trailer. So that was back in, I think, 2007. That's when we started that.
So it's all humble beginnings, right?
Yeah, I would like to say that. It's our humble beginnings because, up until now, I still don't believe that we have a restaurant that started from pretty much nothing. But we are very lucky, and I would like to say that to everybody out there, that anybody can do it, honestly. If you really believe that you can do something, then you can do it, because all you have to do is believe in yourself and work hard, because it happens eventually. Yeah, so I've got all my stuff chopped up.
Yes.
And we just got one more thing. Everybody knows this. This is yangi. Kamalele. Famaya mako Samoa le sing yangi. Ele mahoni le mea. But that's the beauty of us Samoans, eh? Yes. Everybody's friendly and they share anything. If you don't have anything, they say, so, and I'm proud to be a Samoan and saying that we Samoans always share with our neighbors and whoever that needs help.
Yes.
And I'll be happy to share this recipe with you after.
Oh yeah,
You
sure.
can cook it for your wife. Sorry, what?
That is actually another concept of our program, Benno. We
Yeah.
will be showcasing the ingredients right after the program. We'll give a list so you can try it at home. Oh.
Okay, sounds great.
So we're currently chopping the onions right now,
We're just cutting up the onions.
preparing all the ingredients.
All this stuff is a bit of a hassle because you have to do a lot of cutting. But after the cutting, then the food is ready and you're happy. Eat, enjoy.
You know the old Falcon Masan, yeah, they can find no Sam.
Yeah.
I hear you want to pull out, I
That's
think
true.
I might go some yeah.
But the beauty of it is actually enjoying it.
Yes,
You know,
that is
you
so
sit down and you taste it, and you can taste all the hard work that you put into making it. Ai ka ngoi fa kope se fengo se mea ai. Le maria a kolo loko ia. So we have our salad. I pre-made some salads earlier just because it takes a while to make it. So we're gonna cook our fish now.
To the stove now.
Yep. So
Actually good, man. I'll just grab it for you.
yeah, sure. And with the fish, when you cook, be sure not to overcook it because you know, and sometimes you find that if you overcook the fish, it actually doesn't taste like fish. It tastes more like chicken. Because you've spoiled it from cooking it too long now. So
No wonder why it becomes dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that when you actually cook the fish, the heat gets stuck inside the meat. So when you're cooking it, don't overcook it because once you take it off the stove, the heat is still inside and it will slowly cook it, whatever is not cooked properly. So we're just gonna cook that for a little bit.
Yeah, so that's the smell of the marinade.
So you can see, yeah, soybeans. So we're just gonna cook that for a little bit. Turn it a bit. See, as you can see, the fish is slowly cooking from the top to inside. Yeah. So you just sear it for a bit, and once you sear that for about 5 seconds, flip it over and sear it again for another 5 seconds. Keep doing that, repeating the process. You sear it 5 seconds on one side, and then turn it around and sear it again. And I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference in the taste of the fish instead of you just like burning it dry on the stove.
So you'll just get into the cooking and I'll just go grab a few things from you.
Yeah, sure. So once you're cooking this right now, you just put all the ingredients that we chopped up earlier, which is our onions, chopped inside. Put it aside around the fish. So this helps add more flavor than you can already smell right now. So spread it around the fish like this. Turn it again. You can see the fish is slowly cooking throughout. Just turn down your heat and let it cook on that slow heat. Yeah. See, that fish looks beautiful, right?
And it looks tender as well.
Yes. So all the small pieces that you know is cooked, you just take it off the heat and put it on top of the big pieces. I usually like just to poke through my fish just to see if it's actually cooking through. And it is, so just let it cook for a little bit longer.
You know, something like we created this program because we've seen a lot of impacts on people.
Yes.
Rather they will lazy down after a book.
Yes.
And they're gonna get fast food every single day.
Yeah, that's the sad thing about us Samoans, because there's so much more fast foods available now, and it's actually affordable for people to buy. They're actually prefer to go and buy the food than making it at home. But the beauty of actually cooking your own food is you know what you're putting inside, and you know what's going to taste like, and you know that it's from your own hands.
Yes,
that's right, absolutely. So the fish is looking beautiful, And I think we're ready to serve. Let's see, like I said earlier, this is so super fast. It doesn't take too long. And I think we've been doing this for less than 10 minutes now. It's ready. So the last step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the oyster sauce. Oyster sauce adds a lot of flavor in all your cooking. And this is one of my favorite sauces that I like to use in my cooking.
Do you add just a portion of it? Or?
Just a tiny bit, just to spice up the taste of your...
It's not good if it's too much.
Yeah, because it tends to be a bit salty. Oyster sauce is very salty, so a little bit is good, a bit too much is not good. So oyster sauce is a lot of different, but this is my favorite brand, it's the Sleepy. We get it from Aliki. So, just... Yeah, that's it. That's all you need to add. Just a little bit of a dash inside your fish, and then ready to serve. Toss it around like this.
That looks delicious. Yeah.
It tastes very delicious. So if you can grab our plate, and then we will serve this up. See, and that was only with very few ingredients that we cooked this fish. Probably the most expensive ingredient is the fish that you can buy from the market, but otherwise onions and all this stuff is so cheap. Even if you can't grow the mint at home, you can actually buy it from the supermarket. It costs only 3 taala for like a big bundle. Put it in the water and you can use it like throughout the week. So
yeah, then I might move my more. Look, my I have to cook. Then after then I might move to yeah, but I have to know that you're tasting.
So this is our salad. This is just made from lettuce, white cabbage, cucumbers, and carrots. So
it is actually healthy.
Very healthy.
So you put the fish on
top of the salad, yeah. And you don't need any more sauces because the fish is already tasty from all the herbs and all the stuff that we added on earlier. And then loaded with all our delicious onions and the herbs that we cooked in the fish.
Yeah, now we're talking about my sauce. Why I have it on mayonnaise. What do you see the quality of the sauce with pomodoro?
But we know with us Samoans, yang always in mayonnaise because mayonnaise is not good for you.
It's not
so
good.
Try and I know it's delicious, but it's not good for us.
That is why it is not part of our ingredients. You know, this is a healthy program.
And there you have it. There you go, my friends. This is a grilled fish salad. Bring it. You can cook it at home or anywhere you want. It only takes 10 minutes to make, and it's going to taste delicious. Thank you.
So we will now go on a short commercial break. When we come back, we are going to start tasting this delicious dish. Yeah, le na mo mai sa mo ile nga lona mo de tato po kalame. Yeah, le mo mai ona tape na ina to mai ta yo bella ya le tato me ayo le fo yaso on the grilled fish salad. Josephine, ya va on mato market. Le na to fo ina ya tato me ai ne yaso ya pata sima. Now so strong in the cook. Yeah. Should we start?
Yes.
Let's get right into it.
Oh, it's been a long time.
I think the sauce is blended well with the fish.
I can taste the oyster sauce in it, right?
The fish is pretty good, tender, really nice, not overcooked.
And also you can taste the herbs in it.
You know the Facebook page at the Okumana TV fan. Now to put that, you'll never find a fashion love in a fear store. Not a test. If you feel my e tau sami pe fai sau me tau mafa I le Bella's Kitchen e au ka whakongo wale Italiano pizza I le beach roll. So tai te mai ta ia Bella. Ia mo nisi o whaamtaranga nā tu roi leo caterings ma me whapena.
And also to our huge sponsor for making this whole project, success, to the Ministry of Health.
And that's right. Thank you, Ministry of Health. And we will start, Samoa, make goals today. Eat healthy, stay strong, and live forever.
Suiga Lelei.
Yeah. Fa mi ke si le soi fuanga na ko ya to fe do le nei foi vanga la fiafi. Tato pokalame ne wo fai ngoina o Suiga Lelei. Suiga Lelei o se pokalame o tam fai. So
we're just gonna cook that for a little bit.
Yeah, it's so smell of the marinade. Hey, vaya kamonana.
Talofa o ol tau soifua ua mai e ono whai alo tui pui e mai au mai tangata o whai malanga mai atu lo mau.
Ua mai anei lo tui pui lau whanau, pui lo ainga, pui ai lo watunu o Samoa, tātou whaia mo Samoa.
Ua umau na whai alo tui pui, o lo fia mafuta atu isi au whanau, mau ainga i atu nu mamau, pui oe, pui au, pui lo ainga, tātou whaia mo Samoa.
Ua mai o na whai lo tui pui oe, pui lo ainga, pui lo atunu, Due for Samoa.